I shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. Yeah, because now they're back at full health. Okay, whatever. And, okay. So let's save. Save 2. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll be back in a second. And we're back. So, let's get on our airship, and hopefully Kane will meet us. Oh, there he is. Hi, Kane. With your blood-stained ship. I love how they look the same on the overhead view, but on the map, or whatever, it's like blood red and dark and stuff. Where's Rosa? Well, we're not just going to give you the crystal right away, are we? And they fly up into the sky. Apparently, he has a very nice floaty fortress. Come out, Kane! Gomez! Well done, Cecil. You have exceeded even my expectations. Which, I'm not a female. You best hurry. You best hurry. I love Gomez. Which is another reason why I don't really like Cecil. Because once you get Cecil, and not Cecil, you have Golbez. And Golbez is all like, oh yes. And I'm like, oh yes. And, well... yeah. Die! Or don't. That was weird. So that was weird noise. Come on, any day now. Come on. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. And we'll just kill you off a minor fire spell. Okay, there we go. Things are back to normal. Alright, so this is very basic. If you wanted to level grind, this would be a very good place to do it. If you kill the puppets without killing the puppeteer, he will summon more puppets, allowing you to continuously kill the puppet and farm experience. It's ridiculous how high levels you can get in here. This isn't the only place that does that either. There's one other dungeon out there that you can do this method. And honestly, I'm not going to fight these battles. Same thing as the last dungeon. We're already high leveled. We really don't need to. This place is kind of mazy, but you should have absolutely no problems, especially if you run away from every battle. This battle you cannot avoid or run out of, but I want to get the equipment in here, so I would have went in here anyway. You want to keep your health up for this fight. This guy isn't exactly very nice. You could, if you wanted to, go ahead and... oh, Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure Blaze does half your health. I'm not sure about that one. Okay, so the Dancing Dagger's kind of run out of use, but... oh well, it was good when we had it. Let's go ahead and use our... Let's not, I guess. Come on. Don't be rude. Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll use the freaking Sword of Legend. Okay, you happy? No, it does not. Okay, we're just extremely awesome and... oh, Jesus Christ. Get my ass handed to me here. Get our health up. Wow, we are sucking balls. No, you know, I think I'm going to have to use the great bow for this fight. Because otherwise I'm just going to die. There's no doubt about it. Oh wow, this is taking forever. Ice arrows, go! Kick his ass. Oh, you missed, you prick. Will you stop missing, seriously? This fight is taking way too long for my taste. Why are you missing so much? Is it because of what Is it because I have it in the wrong hand? Is that what it is? No. Then why are you missing so much? Oh jeez. Ugh. Almost died there. Finally! Holy crap! But we get a flame sword out of it, and that's always good. So take the flame sword. Yeah. Oh wow, wow. That's just ridiculous right there. Go ahead and pop in an aether. Never thought I'd have to use one of those here. That fight was ridiculous, though. Okay. Well, anyway. Run away from most fights here, except for the chest fights. You can't run away from those, but they're definitely worth getting the equipment inside. I definitely recommend you getting them, especially because of the boss fights and all that. As far as the swords go, I'm going to be mostly keeping almost all of them, really, because of the elemental properties. And some enemies are pretty weak. Elemental weakness hasn't really been a major thing in this game, in my opinion. But you never know, it might help one day. Did not want to switch to the old guy. Oh, no respect these days! Run away. Yes, you have puppets. Kinda creepy. You get a Hellclaw, another useless thing for Yang, but who cares? Yang, we're not using him. He's 18. Lol. We get a fire shield, that is useful. Unfortunately, it means that we are more... we're weak against fire, which is bad. That's why I generally like to mix it up when we get the ice equipment. So make us resistance against everything. These are those gremlins, or not the gremlins, I think the ice lizards have the ability. I don't want to be funny how I got a Gaia hammer when I was playing a Cid. But yes, you do get a Gaia hammer for Cid here if you wanted to. Honestly, Cid's really not that used in this game, which is surprising because Cid's generally a more major character when in any of the Final Fantasies. Sage's Surplus, not that useful. I don't think it has anything special of use. But just going ahead with it. Now this is a nice little tent area where we can use, which is actually really acceptable right now because we have very little MP. And we're gonna have a boss fight soon. Yay, boss fight! Woohoo! This one is... it's pretty funny, actually. It's hilarious how easy this boss fight is. Especially because, you know, we're overpowered and... oh hey look, cold enemies, and we have a fire sword. Purple means seductive. Oh, that's very nice. Little girls are welcoming us. Oh. Lord of Wind. Now, these three have been in many of the Final Fantasy games. The Delta attack is so overrated. Very basic. Kill the one in the middle. Their Delta attack is basically an unavoidable attack, or magic spell. There's nothing to this fight at all. Just kill the middle one, kill the last one on the left, and then kill the one on the right. funny enough, they actually help you out a little bit in this game, because after the first reflect, it is reflected and it goes to you. Now, if you cast a spell on someone who has reflect on them, and the enemy that the spell is reflected to has reflect, it'll go past it. So this isn't really useful until Cindy is dead, not Mindy. Don't hit Mindy. Bad, Cecil. It also means that, unfortunately, you have to be a little, your cure spell can't, well, if you cast cure on yourself, it won't help. As this is the case, you would want to cast cure on Cindy. And when Cindy is gone, you would want to cast it, or use a potion. And they say this every time. It's kind of annoying, actually. It was like, okay, you did it the first time, good job. This is all there is to the fight, too. There's really nothing else to this fight. If only we could have these people around when we were fighting Bahamut. And if only, well, actually, if only we could move to the, oh, did not want to do that, damn it. And you waste a turn, too, that's what's really bad about it. Pretty sure the middle one's Cindy. So this fight's really long. But it should be getting over soon. Come on. Or not. This fight is seriously a joke. No, I want to save the elixir. You know what would be really nice right now? For them to stop using this. It's really starting to annoy me. It'd be really nice if you died. Seriously. Bio is hands down the hardest of the things to worry about. So you got the middle one down. Next you're going to go for Sandy, the one on the left. And here's a good example of the spell reflecting. Now obviously they only cast level 1 tier spells now, to kind of make it look like the Delta attack was actually useful when it's really not. Thankfully you have reflect, so Berserk does not hit you. And then you just take out the older sister like she's nothing. Slow, unfortunately. Well, actually, our reflect has worn off. Reflect doesn't actually last that long in this game. But it doesn't really matter. Oh yes, and they can cast Cure. Woohoo! And they can poison us. I never saw that before. I've never been poisoned in this fight. Doesn't matter. Sandy's dead. You want to kill her second so she doesn't revive Mindy or cure Mindy or whatever. I know you don't want to kill Sandy or Mindy first because what's her name will reflect or cast life. And funny enough, in Final Fantasy VI, the Magus sisters are not the Magus sisters, but the Magus brothers, or the Magi brothers, or they're something. I don't know what they are. Three Stooges? Nah. Hey, you know, if you want to waste your turns, go ahead. I won't complain one bit. This can't be, our Delta attack failed. No! Yes, your Delta attack failed. Because Reflect is overrated. Honestly, it is. What, it is? Jeez, no respect. Oh, and we're poisoned. Woohoo. Sure sucks that we don't. It would sure suck if we didn't have a tent in a nearby save point. Woohoo! Full health, here we go. Actually.